Archangel Michael says a shift in your destiny has already begun, and its speed will take your breath away. Somewhere close, a person has broken into a run, clutching the words that will change the way you see your entire life. Every second that passes draws them closer to you, and with them comes a wave of energy that will not be stopped. They are not just coming with news, they are carrying a piece of your future in their hands. The air around you has started to hold a strange heaviness, the kind that only arrives before something monumental happens. Your name has been repeated in whispers, and those whispers have found their way into the ears of the one approaching. There is no turning back for them now, they have crossed the point where hesitation is possible. Every step they take is fueled by urgency, by the burning need to place this truth directly in your path. And when it lands, your life will not resemble what it is now in any way. Even as you read this, their heartbeat is pounding, and their thoughts are locked entirely on you. They know the weight of the words they carry will either lift you into the sky or set fire to the ground beneath you. This is the moment the universe has been lining up quietly in the shadows, waiting for the exact right second to release. Type Amen to get blessing 333. It started hours ago, far away from your sight, when this person made a decision that could not be undone. The moment they chose to act, the invisible threads of fate tightened between you, pulling them closer. They have seen something, heard something, or held something in their hands that will force your life into a new direction. This news did not simply appear, it was formed over time, hidden from you until now. It has been carried through situations you could never have imagined, touched by people you have never met. And now, the last link in that chain is arriving, directly, urgently, relentlessly. The sound of their footsteps in their own mind is deafening, they cannot think of anything but reaching you. They are moving through spaces as if the world has shrunk into a single mission. The atmosphere is charged, the way the sky feels before a storm. They are ready to place this truth before you without a single pause. And when you see them, when you feel the raw urgency in their eyes, you will know instantly that everything is about to change. This is not the kind of news you can delay, ignore, or run from. Type Amen to get blessing 444. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says the path has been cleared for this meeting, and no force will be able to block it. There are signs already moving around you, subtle, strange, and perfectly aligned with this approach. Even if you have not noticed them yet, they have been quietly preparing you for this exact moment. You may have felt restless without knowing why, as if something was calling your attention beyond the ordinary. That was the whisper of this incoming truth pressing against the edges of your awareness. It has been looking for a way into your life, and now the doorway is wide open. The one approaching you is not empty-handed. They bring something that is more than information, it is a key. A key that could open a door you have been standing in front of for far too long. And yet, there is weight in their expression, because they know once they give this to you, nothing can go back to how it was. Their mind is racing, but their steps are steady. This is not a delivery they can rush or slow down. It has to arrive exactly when it's meant to, and that is now. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The environment around you might seem ordinary, but its surface is a lie. Every object, every sound, every small movement is part of the choreography that will bring this encounter to life. It is as though unseen hands are placing each piece exactly where it needs to be. Your energy field is already reacting to what's coming. It is shifting, expanding, bracing for the impact of the truth that will soon stand in front of you. And when it does, your body will know before your mind catches up. There is something in their pace that carries both urgency and precision. They are not running aimlessly, they are navigating straight toward you with the accuracy of someone guided by something greater. The closer they get, the stronger the invisible pull between you becomes. The news itself is alive, beating with the same urgency as their heart. It wants to reach you, to transfer itself into your hands, to seal itself into your reality. Once you take it in, it will begin rewriting the script of your life instantly. Type Amen to get blessing 666. This person has crossed paths with danger, secrets, and moments of hesitation to get here. There were moments they nearly stopped, moments they almost kept this to themselves. But something, or someone, kept pushing them forward until there was no choice but to deliver it. They have spoken your name in private spaces, testing how it felt to say it aloud with this truth in mind. They have imagined this meeting in their head, over and over, until it feels like destiny. And in a way, it is, because you were meant to hear this. The urgency in their movement is not only about speed, it is about timing. This news has a window in which it must be delivered, and that window is closing fast. If it misses that window, the effect will never be the same. That is why they are pushing through any obstacle, any delay, any moment of doubt. They know the impact this will have on you, and they are ready to face whatever follows. The countdown is almost over. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The air between you and them is not empty, it is charged with currents of unseen energy. Every pulse of it carries fragments of their intention, fragments that are already brushing against your spirit. Even before their voice reaches you, their presence is beginning to leave a mark. They have not told anyone else the full truth of what they carry. Pieces may have slipped out, but the complete weight of it is still locked inside their chest. It is meant for you first, and only you. That is why they guard it so closely, even as they rush forward. They cannot risk someone else intercepting it before it reaches you. They know the danger of delays, and they will not allow it to happen. The city, the road, the distance, all of it feels smaller now, as if the universe has shrunk to the space between their steps and your door. There is no time for distraction, no room for doubt. Only forward movement until they stand before you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says their arrival will not look like anything ordinary. You may feel a sharp shift in the air, a sudden pressure in your chest, or a burst of heat in the palms of your hands. These will be signals that the moment you have unknowingly waited for is seconds away. The news they carry is not just a message, it is a force. It will push you into choices you cannot delay, into actions you cannot ignore. It will expose pathways you didn't realize existed. Every word they speak will echo in you far longer than the moment you hear it. It will attach itself to your thoughts, reshaping them quietly and relentlessly. By the time you sleep after hearing it, you will already be living in a different reality. The urgency they feel is not only for your benefit, it is for their own survival as well. Carrying this weight is heavy, and every step toward you is a step toward relief. They need to give it to you as much as you need to receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Somewhere in the background, forces have been working to ensure you two meet exactly as planned. A missed call here, a delayed meeting there, small inconveniences that have actually been clearing the way. The timing is not accidental, it is designed. Even your recent emotions, the strange feelings that have passed through you, are part of this preparation. Every flicker of doubt, every sudden burst of hope, has been guiding you to this point. You were never drifting aimlessly, you were being pulled. They are closer now than you think. Even if you have no sight of them yet, their path is narrowing, aligning with yours like two rivers about to merge. The moment of collision is set. And when it happens, the noise of the world around you will fall away. It will feel like the two of you are standing in a bubble where time is holding its breath. Inside that space, nothing else will matter but the truth being handed to you. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The person rushing toward you has crossed more than physical distance. They have crossed emotional terrain that would have broken others. They have chosen the harder path because the easier one would have left you in the dark. There are people who would rather this news never reached you. They have reasons: fear, envy, control. But none of them were strong enough to keep this person from breaking through. In their mind, your face keeps flashing between moments, the you they remember and the you they imagine after hearing this. They are both eager and fearful to see which one will be real. This is the tightrope they are walking with every step. You may not know it yet, but you have been waiting for this your whole life. Not for the specifics, but for the change it represents. You will feel it instantly because some part of you already recognizes it. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The tension is climbing higher with every heartbeat, even though you may not consciously understand why. Your body knows before your mind catches up, it is already preparing for the impact of what is coming. Your senses are sharper, noticing every sound, every shift in the air, every shadow that moves. They are approaching in a way that defies normal logic. It is as though each step is powered by something beyond human will, something that insists they reach you in time. No barrier, no distraction, no obstacle can keep them from closing the distance. The closer they get, the stronger the pull becomes. It is invisible, but it feels like an unbreakable cord connecting you both. Every inch they cover sends a faint wave of energy toward you, a signal that the meeting is inevitable. When they finally appear in front of you, the weight of their presence will hit harder than their words. Their eyes will hold the urgency of someone who has been carrying a storm inside them. And that storm is about to break open right in your world. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says this moment has been foreseen far before you were even aware of it. Pieces of this path were set into motion long ago, hidden inside ordinary days and casual encounters. You were never meant to see the pattern until now, when all of it aligns in perfect clarity. This person's journey to you has not been straight. They have taken turns they didn't expect, faced delays that seemed meaningless at the time but were crucial to the timing. Every detour was part of ensuring they arrive exactly when they're supposed to. They are carrying not just information, but the echo of everything they endured to get it to you. That echo will vibrate through their voice, through the way they stand, through the way they breathe when they speak to you. You will feel it without needing to be told. The moment they hand this truth to you, it will no longer belong to them. They will be lighter, but you will carry the weight, and the transformation it brings. It will move quickly, reshaping what you thought was solid in your life. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Even now, the clock is ticking toward the meeting point. Every second draws you both closer to a shared reality you cannot avoid. You are walking toward it in your own way, just as they are walking toward you in theirs. Somewhere, someone else knows this meeting is about to happen. They may be trying to interfere, slow it down, or twist its outcome. But their efforts are already too late, the momentum is unstoppable. The path is alive with movement, both seen and unseen. Doors will open, roads will clear, people will step aside without knowing why. All of it is part of making space for this encounter. When it happens, it will not need an introduction. It will arrive fully formed, a moment that stands apart from the rest of your life. You will remember exactly where you were, what you felt, and how the air seemed different. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They are pushing themselves harder now, aware that the final stretch is near. The weight of the truth they carry is almost too much to bear for another moment. They want it out, in your hands, shaping your life the way it was meant to. There is a subtle urgency in the world around you. Lights might flicker, sounds might sharpen. Your own heartbeat might feel slightly out of rhythm, as if syncing with theirs. It is the invisible countdown playing out in both of your bodies. This truth is not something that can be softened. It will hit with the full force of its reality, whether you feel ready or not. And it will demand that you act on it, immediately and without hesitation. Some part of you already knows you are about to be moved into a new chapter. That knowing sits quietly in your chest, waiting for confirmation. And it is coming, faster than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The space between you and them is shrinking, and with it, the energy grows heavier, thicker, almost electric. It wraps around your thoughts, pulling your attention towards something you cannot yet see but can feel. It is the kind of pull that cannot be ignored, no matter how hard you try to turn away. They have rehearsed their words in their mind, but they know that once they stand in front of you, the reality will take over. Their voice might shake, their eyes might give away more than they planned. Because no matter how they try to control it, the truth they bring is alive and urgent. Each step they take toward you is also a step away from secrecy. The burden they've been carrying will finally have a place to land. And that place is you. Somewhere inside, you may already be bracing for impact without realizing why. Your chest may feel tight, your breathing slightly shallow, as if instinct is preparing you for a shift. That's because instinct always knows before reason catches up. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says this is no coincidence, this is precision. The timing has been shaped by forces far greater than any single person could control. Even the moments you thought were delays were simply perfect alignments in disguise. The person rushing toward you has passed through shadows to get here. They have had to navigate obstacles, people with hidden motives, and situations designed to block the truth. And still, they have not turned back. Their urgency is not born from panic, it is born from certainty. They know exactly what they carry and why it cannot wait another hour. They understand that once this is in your hands, your choices will change everything. You are not meeting them by chance, you are meeting them because the moment was written long before today. And now, what was written is unfolding exactly as it was meant to. The final lines are being written as they approach. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You might notice unusual shifts around you as they draw near. Conversations might pause, lights might dim or brighten, sounds may seem sharper. These are signals that the moment is pressing against the edge of your reality. In their own mind, time feels strange, both too fast and too slow. Every second feels like a race against something unseen. But every step forward brings them closer to the release they have been craving. They have imagined your reaction countless times. They've wondered if you will be shocked, relieved, or overwhelmed. And yet, no amount of imagining can prepare them for the truth of the moment itself. When their eyes meet yours, you will see the urgency they've been carrying. It will be in the way they breathe, the way they hesitate before speaking, the way their hands tighten. And in that instant, you will know, this is the news that changes everything. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The journey that brought them to you began quietly, without you even knowing. It might have started with a simple conversation, a discovery, or a realization that could not be ignored. From there, it became something they could no longer contain. The longer they carried it, the heavier it became. It began to seep into their dreams, into their thoughts, into every space of their day. It demanded to be shared, and you were the only one it was meant for. Now, the moment of release is almost here. They can already see the place where their path collides with yours. It is no longer a distant goal, it is a heartbeat away. And when it happens, there will be no mistaking it. Everything around you will seem sharper, more vivid, as if the world itself is holding its breath. This is how change arrives, not quietly, but with a presence you can feel in your bones. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They are moving through space with a single, unstoppable focus, you. Every street, every turn, every step is bringing them closer to the exact point where your worlds will collide. It feels to them like the distance is dissolving faster than it should, as if something unseen is pushing them forward. They can almost see your face in their mind. It's not a memory, it's a vision of the moment they will hand over the truth. That image is what keeps their pace relentless. You might feel a flicker of energy brushing against your awareness. A sudden chill, a rush of warmth, a strange stillness in the air. These are signs that the connection between you is tightening. When they finally arrive, their first words may not be perfect. They may stumble, pause, or speak too quickly. But the weight of their message will make every syllable feel sharp and unshakable. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says the delivery of this news will carry a ripple effect beyond what you can see today. It will not stop with the moment you hear it, it will spread into the days, weeks, and months that follow. Each decision you make afterward will be touched by what you are about to learn. This urgency isn't about chaos, it's about alignment. The universe has synchronized every moving part to make this encounter happen at the precise second it's needed. Too soon, and you wouldn't be ready. Too late, and the opportunity would pass. They've already crossed the point where hesitation is possible. Even if fear is in their chest, their body will not allow them to turn away. There is no going back now. You will feel the truth before they speak it. It will be in their presence, in the way the air bends slightly around them. That is how you'll know this moment is meant to happen exactly as it does. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may have been sensing this moment building without understanding its shape. Strange dreams, moments of déjà vu, random flashes of thought, all of these have been quiet warnings. They've been preparing you for the shift that is now only moments away. They, too, have felt the pull. Every hour closer to this meeting has been laced with an unshakable sense of inevitability. They can't explain it, but they know that once this is spoken, their role will be complete. The truth they carry has weight not because of its length, but because of its impact. It is the kind of truth that flips the foundation of a life in an instant. And it will do the same to yours. They have protected it like a flame in a storm, shielding it from interference until it could reach you untouched. No matter what it cost them, they refuse to let it be altered. That is the version you will hear, pure, unbroken, and raw. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The moment of arrival is now measured in steps instead of miles. They are almost here, and the energy between you is vibrating with a strange intensity. It's like the hum before lightning strikes, a sound you can almost feel in your skin. They are aware that what they're about to give you will leave an imprint. Not just in your mind, but in the way you move forward from this point on. It will mark the line between your old life and the one that's about to begin. Others might notice something different about you after today. They won't know exactly what changed, but they'll feel it in the way you carry yourself. Because the weight of truth changes a person's presence in ways that can't be hidden. This person is the messenger, but the news itself is the true force at work. It's been traveling toward you for far longer than they have. And now, its time has finally come. Type Amen to get blessing 555.